I'm fixing to cook this stuff right here, and I'm going to kind of try to make it look a little something like that, because none of this stuff is in there. You know, this has all been doctored up. I've got just about everything to doctor it up to. I'm going to, instead of this little piece of beef here, or pork, whatever it is, I think it's beef, I'll go ahead and use a couple of slices of Omaha Steaks kielbasa. And right now I got 2 cups of water on the burner over here getting boiled. I'm going to take this out. The noodles on this thing are pretty large, relatively speaking, to a normal ramen type of stuff. You can see how big it is. Pretty thick stuff. Really thick. Then you got your hot stuff. I'm not going to use much of that, but then you got your beef bone broth, and then you got your vegetables. So let's see how the water's doing. She's doing good. And the beef broth stuff goes in. The bone broth. I don't know. I have a terrible time saying those 2 words together. The beef bone broth. The 3 words. Then comes the dried vegetables. I have no idea what they are. Then just a little bit of the hot stuff. I'm not going to put a lot in, just a little bit, just to kind of give it a little flavor. Well, she's looking pretty good so far. First thing we got to do is get a little our meat in there. This is that Omaha Steak kielbasa, or kielbasa. My dad and I used to just call it kielbasa. And then got some kimchi that goes in right there. This is that homemade kimchi I made the other day. God, it tastes so good. Then we throw a little bit of tomato off on the side over here. A couple diced, half diced, or a little tomato, like so. Then we have 2 more ingredients. First we have an egg to cover it all. Then we put a little bit of greenery on top, some sliced and thin sliced scallions, and that's going to be about it. Get all those babies up there. This is 2 scallions that I sliced lengthways, about half of the scallion. I didn't take all of the scallion. I just kind of cut it in half. The green was kind of wilted on it, so well, that's it. A little bit of salt and pepper, and we'll see how this tastes. Now, before it's over, I may come back to the refrigerator and get some soy sauce and put on it. We'll see. Well, here it goes. Give it the old taste test. Probably, you know, not putting all that hot sauce crap or that hot powder in there probably going to make it not taste too good. I don't know. I don't like fighting my food. It's not bad, but this is a thicker noodle than what I'm used to. It's not bad, but I tell you, it's not as good as they've been cracked up to be. I'm going to have to add a little soy sauce to it. Well, soy sauce did pick it up and make the difference. And you know, it says on the package, and everybody that reviewed this stuff on YouTube said it was a spicy ramen. Now, I haven't hardly tasted any spiciness at all to it, and I put about, what, 1/3 of a pack in there. I guess if I had put the entire pack, it would have probably still been tolerable with no problem. But right now, it tastes great. Got the egg and all this other stuff. I can't wait to finish it up, right? And I also got the doggies down here. They're wanting their snackies. They said, "You're eating, Daddy. It's time for snackies, huh?" Yes, it is. The other one's hiding somewhere. There he is. He says, "I'm ready for my snackies too, huh?" Well, I'm about full. That's about all I can eat. Okay, how do we rate this this Shin Black, they call it? I'll tell you, without doctoring it up, compared to all the other ramen and soba noodles and everything that I've eaten, I give it a 5 out of 10. After it's doctored up with all this other stuff on it, which is what you're supposed to do, really, if you want good ramen, I give it a 9. Until next time, this is John.